Hello everyone, my name is Russell Wright. I'm the co-inventor of the Theme Zoom application and the author of the G++ course. I wanted to inform everybody that there's some really interesting things that have been happening as far as Google Plus's connection to Google News. And I have an article that is coming out called Google Plus Mates with Google News Spotlight Results. Just wanted to give you a less than 3-minute introduction to what it is that's happened. You can see search engine experts like Danny Sullivan from Search Engine News and several other news magazines talking about, Search Engine Land for Danny, several other tech news organizations talking about this Google Plus Spotlight, but none of them are really showing you the results. So I want to go ahead and show my students at g-++.com and other areas, networkempire.com, what it is that we're talking about. And I'm going to point out some implications that I'm including in the course. If you just go to news.google.com, many people do not know that there's two kinds of Google News. There is the news. If you go to the bottom, you can see there's a personalized US edition and there's a standard US edition. I have my own settings. I follow things like G+ and tech, and I filter out a lot of the world news because it's just more repetitive echo chamber stuff. So I wanted to point that out. But where the G+ or Google Plus search engine results are coming in is in a section called Spotlights. Okay, and Spotlights are simply the stuff that's relevant to your network now. You can see that Alan Shell, Catalina, Brandon, and Wade, all of them are in my circles, and they plus these. And it's pretty important to pay attention to that stuff, pretty crazy stuff. So there's a lot of implications, a lot of different feelings from different people that have come in through my network about how they feel about this. I also want to point out, it's important to point out that the only time that somebody's going to come up on the newsfeed is if they are in your circles. And this is one more reason that we talk about how important it is to properly understand how to connect your Google Plus system and network to the right people. It's really critical in setting up that your social circles be congruent with your golden frame or your money sites. This is not stuff that you'll hear in the regular search engine optimization mechanisms. So this is stuff that we really do show in our course and the rest. But the main thing is to just realize that people think differently about this. I have no problem with the Google Spotlight results having my associates in there. It's when it creeps into this area that it would be a little unusual. I also want to point out, we'll probably come out with another video to reveal this, that there is a connection between top stories and Google News in general with Google Plus Sparks. And I'm actually leaving that for members because the implications for search, those of you who have taken my g-++.com course understand that the tale of two Googles. There really are two search engines now. There's the logged in search engine, which has an increased market share every day. It's up to 15% now on average, depending upon the market, and the non-logged in Google search engine results. And they change based on what kind of activity you have in your circles, as well as your Google profile page. The significance of this is massive. It may be the most massive change in the marketing and social media world in the last 10 years. And so, in fact, I've had to literally develop an entire workshop on helping people prepare for the implications of this. And one thing that it's important to understand is that I believe that everybody who is a subject matter expert really does need to create a blog or a news magazine style website that does meet these standards and terms of service for Google News, so that you can be indexed in Google News. Because what you'll begin to find out is that Google News and Sparks are related. As they move Sparks around the screen on the Google Plus arena, you can see that the direction that they're moving with Google Sparks has very much to do with whether or not it's indexed on the primary news RSS feeds. One of the things that we do show you is how to make sure that you're a part of that. And for those of you who do not understand Google News and Yahoo News, it's something, even as a subject matter expert, even if you don't have multiple authors within your organization, which is a requirement to get submitted to Google News, it's very important that you understand how Google Plus and Google News connect. My name is Russell Wright from networkempire.com. I look so much forward to seeing you on the inside.